Have you ever fixated on someone who hurt you, haunted by their presence long after they're gone, or obsessed over a stranger's perfect life on social media, even though you know it's a highlight reel? What if I told you the reason they're stuck in your head isn't about them, it's about you? Carl Jung, the founder of analytical psychology, called this phenomenon the shadow self, the parts of you that you bury, reject, or deny. These fragments don't disappear. Instead, they latch onto people, situations, and systems, shaping your thoughts in ways you can't control. Today, we'll uncover why certain people dominate your mind, how capitalism and algorithms weaponize this, and how to reclaim your mental freedom. Let's dive in. Jung believed we all have a shadow, the traits we hide because society deems them unacceptable. Anger, jealousy, vulnerability, even ambition, these get locked away. But here's the catch. The shadow doesn't stay quiet. It leaks into your life through obsession, resentment, or idolization. That ex who won't leave your thoughts, they're mirroring the parts of you that you've suppressed. The influencer you can't stop scrolling, they represent the version of yourself you're afraid to embrace, or the one you've been conditioned to reject. The shadow isn't evil, it's human, but when you deny it, it becomes a ghost, haunting you through the people you fixate on. And modern systems, they're experts at exploiting this. Projection is your shadow's favourite trick. It's outsourcing your inner conflict onto someone else. You might hate a co-worker's arrogance because it reminds you of your own stifled confidence. You might idolize a celebrity's fearlessness because it mirrors your buried desire to take risks. Social media amplifies this. Algorithms curate endless streams of idealized lives, perfect relationships, flawless bodies, relentless productivity. You're not just comparing yourself, you're seeing your shadow reflected in their curated personas. The more you scroll, the more you're conditioned to reject your complexity and cling to illusions. But here's the truth, you're not obsessed with them. You're obsessed with the parts of yourself they represent. Jung's collective unconscious explains why we're drawn to archetypes: the hero, the outcast, the lover. These universal symbols shape our fixations. Now, imagine those archetypes weaponized. Platforms profit by feeding you extremes, outrage bait headlines, performative activism, toxic positivity. They're not just selling ads, they're selling identities. You're told to be the good person, the perfect ally, the relentless hustler. The more you chase these labels, the more your shadow rebels, keeping you trapped in cycles of obsession and self-judgment. It's no accident. Capitalism thrives on your inner conflict. Wellness gurus sell cures for the anxiety they create. Algorithms reward performative content, turning your shadow into a commodity. When you project your shadow onto others, you give away your power. You might stalk an ex's Instagram, hoping their posts will explain why they hurt you, or obsess over a leader who claims to have all the answers. Either way, you're outsourcing your growth. This is where systems step in. Therapists sell you frameworks to fix your relationships. Apps promise closure through checkboxes. But true healing requires facing the shadow yourself. As Jung said, everyone carries a shadow, and the less it's embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. The longer you avoid your shadow, the more it controls you. So how do you stop letting others haunt you? First, journal your fixations. Write down every person who lingers in your mind. Ask, what trait do they represent that I've denied or exaggerated in myself? Second, question societal scripts. Why does ambition feel selfish? Why is vulnerability deemed weak? These labels aren't truths, they're systems of control. Third, embrace the paradox. The shadow isn't your enemy. It's the raw, unfiltered parts of you that crave expression. Dance with it. Don't fight it. Finally audit your feeds. Unfollow accounts that peddle guilt or perfection. Replace them with voices that honor complexity, the flawed, the rebellious, the unapologetically human. Why is this so hard? Because modern society profits from your fragmentation. First, the social media. Platforms reward extremes, outrage, envy, idolization to keep you engaged. Your shadow becomes a product. Second, the capitalism. Self-help industries sell solutions to the problems they create. Heal your loneliness with a $300 course. Fix your anxiety with a productivity app. Lastly, the algorithms. They trap you in echo chambers, amplifying the traits you're told to reject. Your feed becomes a hall of mirrors, reflecting back your suppressed self. This isn't your fault. It's a system designed to keep you chasing shadows. Integration isn't about fixing your shadow, it's about owning it. That person you can't stop thinking about. They're a clue. They're holding a piece of you that's begging to be seen. Maybe it's your suppressed creativity. Maybe it's your unacknowledged anger. When you reclaim these traits, the obsession loses its grip. You stop seeing others as villains or saviors. You see them and yourself clearly. As Jung warned, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself fully, but it's also the only way to break free. The scary reason someone is always on your mind, they're a mirror to your unhealed parts. Stop outsourcing your growth. Stop letting systems profit from your fragmentation. Start journaling, questioning, and integrating. If this resonated, share your story in the comments. Who's been haunting your mind, and what part of you are they reflecting? Like, subscribe, and join the rebellion against projection. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.